G'day. 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 Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Good day. How's everyone doing? Oh, let's get some BGM going. Welcome to the void.
Good
There is
day.
only me. DZ's playing Dota too. What are you doing in my chat? Ah? You loading up a game of Dota? You ain't got time to be chatting, mate. You can multitask. Sorry, I called you out there. Steam popped up. Hi guys. Hello. Welcome in Jabby. Welcome in Defman. Welcome in Lukey. It's easy, of course. Hello, Ago. Hello, hello. One more week until Peg debut. Yeah, there's my video again. It's looping. First, you gotta survive the heat. You guys gotta survive the heat, and I gotta survive the cold. It's fucking cold. I had a top of 11 degrees today. Holy shit. And this morning was like a Silent Hill theme going on my way to work. It was crazy. It was a little interesting. Very, very foggy. Fucking nippy out there, yeah. My fucking nipples are like diamonds, man. They're that fucking hard because of the cold. Jeez. But fuck, you got 42 outside right now, Defman. That is a little toasty with no AC either, and so that is rough going right there. 42 is manageable here in Australia because we've got good AC, you know. But damn, make sure you're staying a little hydrated if you are sweating those balls off, mate. It's the second time you've been called out for loading on Dota this week. You're loading in a game of Dota too as well. I don't think I have you on Steam Friends or whatever. I just saw that it popped up. That TZ was loading up the game. So much fog. Oh, you had a lot of fog over there as well. Could cut glass with these bad boys. Yeah. You can at least move more to stay warm. You can't do less when they're not moving. Yeah. Oh, you got AC? You gotta work outside. Oh, that's even worse. You gotta work outside. Mate, surely if it's 42C outside, then surely your workers are like, guys, it's too fucking hot. We don't want you guys getting heat stroke. Take the day off or something like that. You know. Anything on the summer sale catch your eye? True, there's fucking Steam summer sale shit going on right now. We should have a little investigate with that stuff. Maybe. Wait, did they have a little game going on? Oh, you get 3 stickers by going through your discovery queue. Hold on, let me just click on that. And let me just skip right to the end to get those free stickers. There we go. Done. Work doesn't do that? I think it kind of depends. No, that ain't a thing here, even for blue collar, except small business. Oh, okay. Yeah, because like with if you work, you know, if you work in construction and shit like that, here in Australia, if it's fucking pissing down and if it's boiling fucking hot, they'll usually say, right guys, no work for the day. But yeah, it is a you know, per business type thing. So we get to test a diesel generator for the data center. Those things don't produce heat at all. Lovely. Optional to not kill the workers again. They might have to tough it out. Well, maybe they can rig up the diesel engine, the diesel generator's fans, but not run the actual generator itself. You've had days off due to rain or heat. Yeah. Yeah, that sort of stuff is nice. I like this this chill background music. It's nice. Guys, did you hear about hold on, wait, let's see. I mean, of course. Wait. This one. There we go. I did my Twitter announcement for the trailer, as you can see. Hello, Tedbox. So we did that. That was on yesterday. So technically, next week in 1.5 hours, I get to show you guys the full model and all the other things that come with it that I've been working on. Ooh. Sadly, I am the bozo. So you are the bozo that needs to take measurements. You'll be up close to about 1 meter. 50C between the diesels. Bah. Don't pass out due to heat stroke. Also, take some sunscreen because it's gonna be very sunny because it's so hot. Because if you live the heat, you don't want to die due to fucking sunburns. Sunburns are the worst. It's like those. It's like the you know, Insidious killer type stuff, where it's like, you know, you don't feel it in the moment, but then you regret it afterwards. You know, the day later, you look in the mirror and you're like, holy shit, I'm so like not tanned, but like so burnt, you know, like so red. Not needed. Transformer is nearby. You'll be in insulated suit. Ah, okay. True. Dude, that's even going to be worse then, if you're in one of those suits. Good lord. There was some news going on about that Twitch might be extending like the ad stuff. I saw, which was like, instead of like 30-second like low pre-rolls, they might be 90 seconds, and then the mid-rolls would be 4 minutes. But supposedly it's inaccurate, so you don't need to worry about that. There was this post here that, you know, it's inaccurate. Working to understand how/why our support team provided these durations, but we can confirm there are no changes. So, yeah, we're safe. We're safe with the 3-minute mid-rolls so far, but I mean, who knows? You know, maybe there was a lot of backlash or something like that. So they were like, oh, wait, we don't know why this happened. You have to eat pizza with your parents. Have a nice stream. Be back later. Ooh, enjoyed the pizza. Ooh. Metasaurus is good. Hawaiian is good. Margarita is good too. Maybe a bit of garlic bread on the side. That's nice. Guys, it's fucking freezing. Sorry to everyone who's dealing with the heat. Not gonna lie, I was about to say, I feel bad for mentioning how cold it is. But no, I don't feel bad how cold it is, alright? You guys can suffer in your heat, okay? I'm suffering by freezing. But it all makes up for it because I made this, guys. Look at this tasty, delicious cheesecake I made. Lemon cheesecake. It is very good. I made that. I made that yesterday. Enough for the class, because cheesecake is your favorite. Like, look, if we're looking at this right now, that what's left over, and I made this yesterday, is like, if we go like here to about here, I'd say. Because today I went over to my brother's house and I shared some with him. I'm like, mate, there's a lot that I've made. I'm not gonna be able to eat all of it. So I was like, do you want some? And you can have a extra to keep. And it's like, fuck off, I'll have some cheesecake. Yeah. Even ended it yesterday, you imagine? Nah, it's very nice. This is the first cheesecake I've made too. I'm surprised at how easy it was too. Because this is like a no baking required version. So instead of using egg, I used you use a gelatin powder. And like, yeah, it was actually very easy to make. Like with the biscuits, with the biscuit base, I think to get finer crumbs and stuff, I need a food processor. I think they're relatively cheap as well. But yeah, I ended up using like hand like breaking them into small chunks, and then I was using a masher to like try to get them even smaller and stuff like that. So yeah, it was like, a food processor would be really good right now. But also a food processor would be good if I had it for other things too. Ziploc bag, smash it so you can make really fine powder works too. Yeah, that would also work if I had some Ziploc bags. That's some things I need to actually get. I have like freezer bags, but those tend to be a little bit more fragile for that sort of work. So you don't really want to use a freezer bag for that. They can work, but yeah, sometimes they're a little bit more fragile. So I just kind of threw it into a bowl and into a large mixing bowl and smashed it up and stuff like that. But no, it worked out. They were a little bit, a few bigger chunks, but most of it was relatively small. So and it turned out good, turned out nice. So I will definitely make this again in the future, and I might try different flavors. So this one I did like the juice of 2 fresh lemons. So I might try a different one, maybe like strawberries and stuff like that, or something. I mean, you're crushing cookies, not making razor blades. You'd think it would work out. I don't know. I have a little bit of a story. I was making, I think it was apricot chicken, and I would cut up like the chicken, and then put them into a freezer bag with some of, like the spice coating. Kind of like a rub almost that I would use. So I would put them into the bag, put it all into the bag, and then I would like tie the bag off and like shake that around so it coats the chicken. And yeah, the bag burst open mid vigorous shaking. Safe to say, I was not very happy when it went everywhere. But hey, the food turned out pretty nice at the end, so it was all good. But yeah, I would definitely make this again. My brother actually suggested that I make it for Christmas or something like that. So we'll see in a few months how we go. I guess it is technically a few months. We're basically, you know, at the end of June. So, you know, 5 months away or whatever. Hello, Rose. Welcome in. Cheesecake indeed. Very good. But yeah. So I did that the other day. And then that got me thinking that I've seen this. I've seen actually bees. Oh my god, bees play this before. So I was thinking we could do that. Which I think I know how it works. You know, we click daily and essentially, let me move this. About here should be good. There we go. Essentially, we pick which one here out of these two is the better one with the bonus round that we would prefer, and then after the bonus round, then we choose which one we think most people went with. And so we have some prices, and we have like the name or whatever they are, and we've got like, you know, what they're from, like the stadium and stuff like that, or something. So basically, Skradle 2 is, in general, it's like stadium foods. What would you call it? Like food you buy when you go to like a game or something like that. And we kind of guess what like everyone thinks is the better one that they would pick. Is in general. So I think the pricing here is in British pounds or whatever. That's the pricing that I've set. So I think with British pounds, what is it? British pound to AUD. Fuck me dead. Why is it so fucking terrible? Look at this shit. One British pound is nearly $2 Jesus. All right, so let's just say we double the dollar value. So a beer and what looks like a kind of piss poor half sausage roll for $18, or another sausage roll for like $9. Okay, let's go with that one. After Lurk, still stuck at work. Good luck with the work. Snacks, sweets, saw plumes. What are they? Acidic boiled sweet. There's no price data on these. Lucky Tatties. Edinburgh. Ooh. Crumbly fondant with cinnamon flavoring. Acidic boiled sweets, which I guess these are sour. Now I'm more of a fan of you know, non-soury sweets, I feel like. And cinnamon is good. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Figured everyone would go with that. So we're actually doing sweets rather than stadium foods and stuff like that. Jelly spogs. What are they? Soft aniseed jelly with non-perilious. Or jelly babies. What do people prefer? Jelly babies, surely. Everyone loves, like, you know, playfully shaped fruit-flavoured soft jelly. The oldest sweet shop in England. I reckon people are gonna go with these ones. These ones are probably better. Like the good stuff with these sort of ones with the sugar on them is like you suck off the sugar, and then you got like a soft jelly that you would just like enjoy afterwards. Whereas these ones are like the little hundreds and thousands are like stuck to the chocolate. This one, yeah, nice. Fizzy UFOs. Thin ellipsoid wafer enclosing sour sherbet powder. I mean, sherbet's actually not too bad, to be honest. Or cinnamon Oddfellows. A hard lozenge flavoured with cinnamon. Oh. UFOs are tasty. Yeah, these are English. England. Oh, actually, one of these ones are potentially Scotland. I think people are gonna pick the UFOs. Sherbet powder is actually like pretty fucking banging, not gonna lie. Yeah. Old fashioned black bullets. Strong hard peppermint treats. Ooh. Or Army and Navy tablets. Bow licorice and herb lozenge. Ooh. Yeah, them here too. Older candy we used to remember. What do people prefer? Peppermint or licorice? Both are like... Both flavors, I think, are more on like the niche enjoyment side. Because some people absolutely hate peppermint. Unlike me, I am an enjoyer of peppermint. And then same with licorice. Some people do not like licorice. I'm also an enjoyer of licorice. I haven't had licorice in actually quite a long time though. I mean, not gonna lie, like both of these look kind of like, you know, quite unappealing. So these are like, it could go anyway, 50-50. I'm gonna pick the black bullets. It's interesting that like in Australia we have like a bullet type lollies. They are actually licorice and they're covered in chocolate, and they're actually really good. So in saying that, like, licorice ones are good. I don't know what's up with licorice and herb. I'm gonna go with this. Okay. People prefer the peppermint treats rather than the licorice and herb ones. Or jazzies, wait. They're not called jazzies here in Australia, but they're basically what these ones look like. And they're banging. They're good. Coconut mushrooms. Fondant and sweet coconut in the shape of a popular fungi. And then jazzies are coin-shaped chocolates half-coated in nonpareilles, aka like hundreds and thousands. It's got to be these ones over here, surely. People are gonna like look at the mushroom-shaped chocolate and be like gross, and then they're gonna look at coconut, because I feel like coconut is also one of those like more niche things. Like I don't know if you guys have the Bounty chocolate bars. They're covered in coconut. And some people like don't like the desiccated coconut stuff. So it's gotta be these ones. Yeah. We got five more choices. Chelsea Whoppers, chocolate favoured fudge. Scotland. And then another English sweet chocolate biscuit flavoured dust. I need Cheapy here to let me know if these are actually like a thing that he's like tried. Chocolate biscuit flavored dust. So what, they just make like chocolate biscuits and they like crush them up or something? Velvety crumbs of joy with milk, chocolate, and nuts and a biscuit. Basically crushed up biscuits, essentially. Yep. And then what are these ones? Chocolate flavored fudge. Cocoa dusted chocolate fudge. It's probably gonna be the fudge, I would say. People are gonna look at like the dust and be like, that seems like so, you know, messy, I'd say. I feel like a messy treat is like not as good. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I'm getting all of them. What do you think they are, man? Why does it say that? It's licorice, I'm pretty sure, right? Aniseed balls. Stop laughing, they're nice. Dude, what are these guesses? This is interesting. I like, what are these subtexts? It's gotta be them. Gee. Speed round. Okay. Foam shrimps. Pink crustaceally themed foam sweet. Okay. Or the milk teeth ones. Strawberry vanilla gums shaped like human teeth. The milk, the teeth ones are actually like kinda good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay. Cola cubes. Cubic boiled sweets flavored like cola. Okay. Or chocolate flavored pebbles. May cause undesirable dental outcomes. So they're like a very hard sweet. So you've either got something that tastes like cola, an imitation, or you got just something that is very hard, and it's just chocolate. Both of these are kind of mid. They're both English ones too. English sweets. I guess the chocolate. I don't know. This one's tricky for me, I think. I feel like there's no quite defined 100% like pick. Okay, I lost that one. Damn. People preferred the cola over the chocolate. Funny money, edible money for young go-getters. Pint pots, gum sweet, shaped like big pints of beer. These are so weird. When I see sheepy, I'm gonna be like, your sweets are very weird. The money is kind of fun. I guess it's probably more like a gum, I would say. These are like... But these are also a gum. No, people prefer the pint pots. People don't like to eat money. Okay, I got 8 out of 10. 6.9 out of 10 for the average. Nice. There you go. I was a bit above average. Could be eatable paper. Edible paper. Okay, we'll do a random one. Random difficulty, random locations. Give me. Alright, let's see what we have here. Ah, here we go. This is what I'm used to. We've got a New Zealand one, or we've got a Polish one. Ooh. Hot dog with coleslaw, crispy onions, ketchup and mustard. Where's the coleslaw? Is this like... No, that's the crispy onions. Where's the coleslaw? They don't really have the coleslaw pictured here. Oh, we got barbecue chicken wings. Mmm. Let's say like $15 versus $10. I reckon if it's like stadium food, man, I reckon people are more for the hot dog. Yeah. We got a double bacon cheeseburger or a pizza. Not gonna lie, this looks pretty fucking good. Like the cheese is melted, although the bun is, I mean the bun's looking a little toasted actually. But it kind of also looks a little dry, I would say. What about the pizza? It's kind of small for like $10. At least there's like, I guess, a decent amount of cheese. At least each, or nearly, yeah, basically each slice has a full pepperoni. I reckon that the cheeseburger. Yeah. This looks kind of sad. Yeah, you're gonna also kind of base it on the photo as well. People are gonna look at the photo, like they're gonna look at the food and they're gonna be like, you know, the photo doesn't really do it justice as well, you know. Ice cream sandwich. There's no price data on this one. Damn. Or cheesy chips. This just makes me think of like the chips are gonna be soggy. And also this cheese is like not really looking that great. What do they have it in? They not a bun or anything. They look like they've got it on like a wrap or a tortilla or something like that. Which I don't think would be that very good. Like there's no sauce here to like soak up into like the tortilla. It's just cheese. You know, cheese and potato. Whereas what do you got here? You got, I guess, like vanilla ice cream. In some sort of bun, I guess. With some peanuts. Let's go English and India. This cheese as well, it's like shredded cheese. And not all of it's like very well melted. The sandwich. Okay, nice. Alright, we got chips and curry sauce. Or pulled pork and gravy roll. Damn, not gonna lie, both look to me kinda nice. So here you've actually got a sauce that can like soak up into this roll here, this bun. You know, which is actually good. Unlike the chips with the cheese. Pulled pork with gravy. The price is basically equal as well. It's like, what do you prefer? You prefer some potato, or you prefer pork? You know, some meat. I like pork. Not gonna lie, I like pork. You know, pig is good, I would say. To me, I'd probably go with this. Maybe. I don't know, actually. If this had like Maybe even like a bit of melted cheese on it. Holy, that would be a sure winner. Because it's just pulled pork with gravy in a roll. I'm gonna go with the chips. Oh. Yeah. Korean chicken. Or bread with onion and paprika. What the fuck am I looking at? Excuse me? You have Thailand. And you have Hungary. This is fucking sad. There's no competition. It's obviously Korean chicken. Like, jeez. Who's picking this one over here? That's sad. Bread with onions is often in this game. It was sad. Chicken leek gammon pie. Okay, like... Or a pie and a pint. Okay, well, the price reflects the beer. But, like, what is this pie we're looking at? That's a small ass pie, and like it's fucking like, I don't know, it's like I'm trying to figure out like what the hell is inside it, and also why do you need a fork with it? I think it's got to be the old chicken leek pie. Oh damn! Actually, the one on the right. Apparently, the beer brought it ahead. Oh, Currywurst, dude. Or chicken and chips with a vodka mule. Okay, well, once again, the price reflects, it having a drink with it, because alcohol is always very expensive at games. So it also comes with cheese sticks as well. I reckon it'll be the Currywurst. Because, damn, it's good. Yeah. Right. Hey, we have an Australian. Australia versus USA. A Bavarian beast. What the hell am I looking at? That, I feel like that's like extremely messy. It's a huge pretzel, supposedly, for like $30. Or a cheeseburger and chicken for like $15. Mate, no question, cheeseburger and chicken. England versus German. Mushrooms and bread with a beer. Looks like there's some sort of cream cheese or like cheese sauce with the mushrooms. Or we've got some jerk chicken and cornbread fritters. Mushrooms don't really strike me as like the type of game food that you would go ahead and specifically pick up. But the price with a drink as well, I feel like that probably just wins. No, apparently people prefer the chicken. Alright. Barbecue nachos. Or lumpia, which is spring rolls with leek and tomato sauce. Okay, like spring rolls are kind of good, but what's going on with the leek over here? I mean, nachos are good too. I'm not a fan of leek, so for me it would be the nachos. And I feel like that would be the same with everyone else. Yeah. Alright, that was 7 out of 10. Okay. We'll do one more. New Zealand, that's English. Hello, Crumb. Welcome in. We got both doona kebabs. We got a lamb one. Or we got fafalel or beef. The price for one is $8.55, so it's about like $17. Both are like 19-ish dollars. A little bit less than $19. And I feel like the one on the left, the picture doesn't really do it justice. I think people are probably gonna go with the lamb. Yeah, looks like a lot more filled up. New Zealand versus English again. Double cheese smash burger or a double sausage. This cheeseburger is looking fucking good, man. Melted cheese, good sesame bun. Got pickle. The old sausages look not too bad either. Decent amount of sauce. I think the old cheeseburger though. It's also cheaper. Cheeseburger. Yeah. People love burgers like for stadium food. A single forgotten French fry versus a fried chicken burger. It's got free for scavengers. Dude, that is piss poor. No. What? I like it how they got like the Gorge Amphitheater. Gee. Alright, well, I mean, it's gotta be the fried chicken burger. Who's voting for this? Unreal. Okay, cheesy chips where it's literally like fucking cold ass shredded cheese, not even melted, versus a piss poor excuse of a fucking cheeseburger that's in a white non-toasted fucking bland bun with some not even melted fucking plastic cheese. God, both of these are terrible. You did your job. You go keel over now. Good job, Deaf Man. Don't sweat to death. Stay hydrated. Over here, like at least the chips are got some salt on it, I guess, and they look relatively, good. Also, like over here, the patty, the burger, it doesn't look good. So the chips. No, apparently this garbage fucking cheeseburger wins. Jeez, unreal. Okay, we got a roll over hot dog with mustard and ketchup versus pie and mash with some sort of sauce, gravy. So it's got like a parsley in it, I guess. Instincts are telling you left. So I gotta compare the price. So £4.50 British pound versus $6.90. Nice British pound. Just because it's a British thing. Pie and mash. Yeah, I mean these are both English. England, stadiums. $8 versus like 14 or $9 versus 14. One thing with this hot dog is not. I don't know. It's like looking a little bland. The bread maybe toasted, yeah. You know, we'll try for the pie and mash. Maybe doesn't let us know what type of pie, unfortunately. But yeah, no, people prefer hot dogs. Yeah, I guess the one on the left a little bit more messy. Hey, we have another pie and mash, and liquor. Hold on, they're saying and liquor. So, what kind of liquor, you know? Or chips and curry sauce. Both English again. I reckon the chips and the curry is kind of better than the pie and mash. Pie and mash lost last time. Chips and curry, yeah. They don't like the pie and the mash, apparently. Alright, we learned that. The Scrandal guesses don't like pie and mash. Okay, steak and onion bun. Or samosas. Damn, I haven't had a samosa in a long ass time. Chicken, lamb, and vegetable available. Price for 2 is fucking £5. Jesus. $10 for 2. Fucking no way. Steak and onion bun with chips. It's gotta be over here. Yeah. Like, once again, people love their burgers. Like beef brisket roll. Or some currywurst. With some chips. Or pommes, as they're called in German. And a bit of bland ass fucking square bread. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me take a sip. English versus German. Okay, I'm a fan of, I prefer thick cut, you know, chips rather than, you know, the more sort of French fry type size. And this beef brisket, I would say, looks pretty good. Although it is currywurst, and currywurst is damn, it is good. This is a difficult one for me. You know, since I've just been to Germany, it'd be a difficult one. The price too. This is surprisingly cheap compared to this. Ooh, the price actually changes things for me because of how cheap this is in comparison. I mean, it's still relatively. I mean, like, actually, like, that's like, let's say that's like $9 for me versus nearly 22. I would probably choose that then. Oh, I chose it based on price. Okay, like a burnt ass fucking sausage roll. Gee, I left one side in the fucking oil for too long. Or salt and pepper loaded chips. If I guess like chicken. That's the chips over here. This is a sad fucking sausage roll. Yep. Yum charcoal. Yeah. Right. We've seen the Korean chicken before. We had that earlier. Or a very sad cheeseburger. Like one little. You can just sort of actually hold on. Let me take off. Off that. You got one little dollop of. You got one little dollop of. Tomato sauce, aka like ketchup, up the top there. Hey, at least the cheese is kind of melted, you know. Nah, it's the Korean chicken again. Okay, that was... we'll do one more again. This is too good. Holy. Another Polish item versus English. Chicken curry with rice and you have a samosa with it. Or whatever the hell was going on here. I can't pronounce that. Lash! Yeah, you got pepperoni. You got sauce on like a cut kind of baguette, I guess. I don't think it's... Or it might be flatbread. And then I don't know what the base layer is. Not too sure on what that is. Looks kind of like... Looks a little cheesy. Hey Rixons, welcome in. That's a long boy indeed. Chicken curry is good. What's more manageable to carry around and eat? The left one, I would say. What would be tastier? I mean, rice and any type of sauce fucking goes hard, not gonna lie. Especially if it's curry. Curry and rice is good. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on the cuisine for Poland. So I'm gonna go with the chicken curry. Ooh. Anything with bread seems to be heavily influenced with scramble. Butter chicken and rice, okay, or chicken tikka masala. Guys, I don't know why, but this is making me hungry. Bread is great though, and age-old true. Like bread and sauce is good. I think this one here is gonna be the butter chicken and rice. I would guess. Like tikka masala is kind of good, but I think butter chicken. No, it was kind of close though. 59 v 50. What the heck am I looking at here, dude? Is this like? Did they just chuck this in the microwave for like fucking a minute? And they threw the roll down for like 5 seconds. Like only the edges are looking a little toasted. And there's nothing else. It's just a plain ass fucking hot dog. Where's the sauce? No cheese or anything. Where's it? Yeah, exactly as well over here. Like getting scammed from the end of the dog. It's like they cooked the bun more than the hot dog. What do we got over here? A chicken balti pie. What is it? What is balti? Oh no, balti. Isn't that like a Turkish thing? Yeah, not even ketchup, no cheese. It's over here for sure. Yeah, see, like, look at that. That is sad, you know. Beef sandwich or currywurst and fries. Dude, not gonna lie, at Dokumi, I had currywurst and pommes. They were banging. They were good. Yeah, currywurst, nice. It was fucking good. Holy poutine or a salt and pepper munch box. Chicken, chips, spring rolls, curry sauce, egg fried rice. Dude, for £8, which would be like 16 Australian. Poutine, you're a fan of poutine? It's Canada. We're in Canada for that one versus England. It's so unhealthy and needs to be picked. What is specifically, what is poutine? I need to actually like look, because we don't really have poutine in Australia. It's a dish of French fries and cheese curds topped with a hot brown beef and chicken stock gravy. Okay, so cheese and gravy and potato essentially, right? And chips. Mmm. You never had it, but you know that it's unhealthy. I'm like looking at the quantity, like over here, like not too bad, I would say, like quantity wise. What do you have? Chicken. Is this chicken over here? This is questionable. Over here. I think it's going to be the right one, but I'm going to choose left. Yeah. See, I was right. Well, I was wrong because I picked the left one, but I was right with saying that I think it's going to be the right one. A Polish hot dog. Okay, they're saying it's a Polish hot dog, but it's in the USA. Versus katsu chicken and chips. Once again, what is this sad state of hot dogs? For 11 British pounds. Jesus Christ. Hey Hearty, welcome in. This is like no fucking toasted like bun, no sauce, no cheese, no nothing. It's katsu chicken with chips. The fuck is this? This is a Scrandle, where you choose. It's like a versus game of popularity. You choose the left or the right, whatever's most popular. Scam, especially with that price. Yeah, that is that's not looking good. All right, what do we got? We got apparently some more hot dogs, free with admission. So you get this sad fucking meal, which doesn't even have like melted fucking cheese. I mean, I just get some tomato and onion with it, I guess, you know, but no toasted bun. A sad looking fucking dog. At least it looks kind of like cooked on this one, you know. But it's free with your ticket. Wait, are we getting a cookie as well? And a drink? Is that also included? Or a very bad picture of a meat and potato pie. Fuck. This is hard because like the right one, the photo doesn't really like show us, you know, what's going on too much. Dude, is this one the left? Even though it's like kind of sad. Could be the best meat pie in existence. Yeah, you just don't know because whoever took the photo doesn't know how to take a fucking in focus clear photo. No, I don't think this is the best meat pie in existence. Like, no way. A 4 and 20 would fucking run circles around this. A Woolies 4 and 20, throw that bad boy in the air fryer. Damn. Has an old ass phone. Mate, free with admission. It's free. If you fucking hate it, you can just give it to someone. Damn. Apparently people prefer paying money for a pie than free admission hot dog. That's very sad. A chocolate brownie with biscotti. Or our good old friend poutine. Now last time we voted poutine, it was up against some chicken munch box which had like chips and some sauce and stuff like that, and spring rolls. But this time, it's up against a sweet. Free food is kind of suspicious. I think it was the USA meal, or like a USA stadium. We got English versus Canada here. Yeah, the amount, there's quite a lot going on here versus, I mean, for scale, you got the hand over here. This brownie's bigger than this guy's head. That's a big fucking brownie. I reckon the poutine, eh? We haven't seen much sweets, so we could be surprised. People might have a sweet tooth, but poutine? Eh. Poutine. Okay. Once again, currywurst with some chips. Or a pie. Chips and gravy. Okay, like this pie, this is like a party pie that you get in like the frozen packs at the supermarket. This has got to be currywurst. Like, once again, this is like the type of food that I had at Dokumi, and once again, it is a German stadium. It's got to be the currywurst, particularly like just basing it off of price and then picture. Like, this is same price here. So it is the currywurst with fries here. Hey, Cowden. Yeah, nice. What is it like? Do these guys not know how to do hot dogs properly? Once again, it's like not a toasted bun, no sauce, no condiments or anything. This is unreal. Can we please make our hot dogs look at least a tiny bit appealing? No, apparently the English don't know how to have a proper looking hot dog. I think all of the sad hot dogs have been English, At least Germans know what to do with a hot dog, or a wurst. No price data versus £2.30. Yeah, this is in stadiums. The one on the right is when you take a scoop out of a natural pond or something. What's going on here? So we got it in. What do we got? Is this like? I mean, I don't know what tacos al pastor. I don't know what it is, but you got onion, obviously on the small taco, the small soft tacos. You got some green in here, some leaf. I guess it's beef. I think it's on the. We're going for the Mexican food over here, guys. Mexican foods are not too good. Taco al pastor, tacos al pastor. I'm gonna say that the Mexican one over here. Yeah, the hot dog is just too sad, Okay, I need scored 6 out of 10 there. Oh, I clicked on the ad. Get out of here. Done, guys. We're gonna do another one. Oh, it's Sheepy. Welcome in, Sheepy. Now we can judge Sheepy on on some of these terrible. I mean, I say terrible. Once again, we got two England ones, 2 English ones. We can judge him on some of these terrible English hot dogs we've been seeing. Chicken curry versus apparently a double sausage, egg, and hash brown muffin. And this is all going on over here. Although a double sausage. What do you mean by a double sausage? Do you mean like double beef? Like, you got the hash brown here, you got the egg here, but Double sausage? Do they mean double beef? Because that's not looking like sausage to me. Left one says with pint. True, yeah. So left one has a drink. Chicken curry with chips. True. They sausage patties. Ah, okay. I mean, the cheese is sufficiently melted, so that's a good bonus. The egg, looking good fried egg. This one's difficult, I would say. Yeah, so if you don't know anything about Scredel, actually, wait, hold on. Let me give you more of the... There we go. Ah. Now you can see the stadiums. Nice. Good job, Peg. Perfected streamer. Guys, I've only just returned to streaming from my German trip, so... Now you can see the actual location of the stadiums. Mainly because you're eating right now. This is going through this is making me hungry. Sad. Not gonna lie, I would eat the shit out of both. The left one comes with a drink, so it's kind of hard to judge, like, you know, for the price with it. I have said before that people love their burgers and their breads. We're gonna go with the muffin over here, this contraption, which does look good. On the left is pretty loaded. I'm gonna go with the right. Hey, good work, team. Okay, £1/4 cheeseburger with onion, or Frankenfeast hot dog. Lucky you came here after eating lunch, so you're a bit immune. Hey, lazy, you want burger now? You need to go to stadiums more to get stadium food. I don't know how accurate these prices would be, like £3.50 for a £1/4 cheeseburger, which for like Australian dollar is like $7. I feel like that would be cheap, but I guess you're paying for cheap looks. It doesn't look toasted or fresh or anything. At least you got some fucking sesame seeds on it, I guess. The cheese looks melted at least. On the edge here. Don't know what's going on here. Then we go over to our hot dog over here. At least this is maybe looking a bit more appealing compared to all the other hot dogs we've seen. So you got some mustard on it. You got some ketchup, tomato sauce. Is this like... No, it wouldn't be fried onion or anything. Don't know. You'd go down on that glizzy like a seagull. Fried onions? Onion flakes? Yeah, oh yeah, maybe onion flakes. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking it would probably be onion, but I was like, yeah, like fried shallots or something like that. Onion flakes would be more specific. I think that would probably be more appropriate. Pretty easy to dress up stadium food. Yeah, we go with the left one. It is double the price, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if more Scrandal voters have gone to the right one. Ooh, 6969. Double nice. Sheesh. People love the lag Lizzie so much. What do we got over here? We got the Big Boss. We got an extra large chicken breast, fried mozzarella with fries. Okay, well, you got a pretty big chicken breast over here. With, I guess we got our breaded fried mozzarella on top. At least the bun looks like the inside of the bun's been toasted on the top here. Got some iceberg lettuce on the bottom there. And then over here, you got a Wigan kebab with mushy peas and gravy. What is this? A fucking pie in some fucking terrible looking white ass bread with mushy peas and gravy. If there is any picks on a hot dog, it's an automatic -5 out of 10 for you. You don't like the hot dogs. We love pies, but come on, yeah, what is this shit? And whenever they're taking photos of the pies, they're not taking the inside, you know? Like a pie doesn't look good just with the pastry on the outside. Well, most pies don't look good with just the pastry on the outside. You gotta get a picture of the inside of the pie, you know? It's like a little gift with meat pies and stuff, you know? You gotta open it up to see your gift. It's a good analogy, I would say. The Big Boss. Even though it's double the price, I think this one wins. Yeah, fucking like, look at that, holy shit. People were looking at that bread and going, nah, what am I paying this for? Sticky rice and coconut. Thailand. That's English. Burger in amusing bun. What do you mean an amusing bun? This bun is looking fucking good. However, they're calling it a burger. This is overflowing all over the place. He loves sticky rice. That burger looks dry, but there's probably some sauce. Yeah, it's looking like you got onion, lettuce, more than likely chicken. If we had a little bit of a lower angle, it would be better. Yeah, the 45 cents of like, I guess, pounds. What do they call cents? Not too sure what they call it. Call cents. It was 45p. Pence. Yeah, pence. That's the one. Which would be like that would be, you know, like under $1 for Australia. We don't know the price on the right one. This is Thailand, so Thailand versus English. I think most people on Scrandle are probably going to be voting buns, you know, burgers. Yeah, I think most people on Scrandle, they're gonna look at rice and be like, that ain't stadium food. The Biscoff cake. Holy damn. Guys, what's better, this Biscoff cake or my cheesecake that I made the other day? My lemon cheesecake or this Biscoff cake? I don't know if you also get this coffee with it. Not too sure. I'm robbing your cheesecake. Sorry, mate. It's a fucking good cheesecake. Guys, there's like only like less than a third of this left. But I did share some with my brother. I went over there today. But that cheesecake looks tasty. Yeah, the cheesecake is banging. Garlic fries and cheese pizza. Garlic in public is a bold choice. Maybe for some, I guess. The price is a little wild. $13.50. Now, we don't get too many sweet options on the old Scrandle. And the left one is looking like it would be for 2 people maybe, although like it is just like 1 slice of pizza. But the amount of fries over here, and the amount of fucking tomato ketchup sachets, I hate it when they do this shit. They just give you like a boatload of fucking sachets of sauce, and like these sachets are fucking terrible to open. When I was in Doha for my layovers, when I bought the layover when I went over, I went for KFC. Don't get fucking KFC in Doha. Only get KFC if you're in Australia, I think, because KFC in Australia is where it's at. Right. Anyway, both when I went over there and when I returned back, I had a burger when I returned back on my return trip. They would give you like a boatload of these sachets, and because I also had it with fries, and I couldn't fucking open them. I couldn't open these fucking sachets, so I didn't have any sauce with my fries. I would even say don't get KFC in the whole of the Middle East. Yeah. To be honest, German KFC is pretty good too. I didn't try it when I was in German, so but yeah. Let's try the sweet option. I think over here is gonna win because people are gonna say, oh, like fries, you know, and maybe even like some hot pizza. But over here, I mean, what is this like? This is looking like an ice rink over here. But it could be indoor. I don't know. Wait. What kind of stadium is this? I reckon it's like a cold stadium. I don't know. Cake for you. Your breath is already horrible. Can't get any worse. Let's go with the cake. Oh, good work, team. Biscoff is fucking amazing. Not gonna lie though, Biscoff is good. All right. A pizza slice or an ice cream sandwich, which is in some plain ass fucking bread, and it's just like a block of vanilla ice cream. This is in India, and this one on the left here is England. I think it's the pizza slice. I mean, the pizza slice isn't looking, too great. But look at the price, man. I guess you're paying for the price, right? It's 50 pence for whatever the hell this is. Let's not look at the price. The Japanese put whipped cream and fruit in their sandwiches, not the weirdest thing. Of course, it's a slice from Rangers. Yeah. Queen's Park Rangers. I reckon it's the pizza slice. People are gonna look at this and be like, fucking bread and ice cream? What the hell? Oh, shit. Damn, I was wrong. It was close, though. It was very close. Okay, we got some Brazilian food over here. Brazilian Stadium versus English. At least this bun is looking good, It's actually kind of toasted. Although seeing the top, we can just see some sesame seeds. So bacon, cheese, bacon, cheese, and a beef patty actually slaps. Not gonna lie. And then what do we got over here? We got a tropeiro. Got rice, beans, pork, egg, and crackling. Crackling's pretty good. Not gonna lie. So you got some pork, you got some egg. I guess the rice is maybe underneath. those. And you get some crackling. I think it's the burger. I'm gonna say the burger, guys. It's the burger here. Nope. I was wrong. I'm just more of a fan of a burger, I guess. I'm the Scrandal person voting for all the burgers. Get some chips. These look well seasoned, you know. I mean, a little bit of burning here and there, but you know, that's not too bad. They look well seasoned. Whereas over here, you got hot dog and cheesy chips. Okay, like I'm not really seeing a lot of like melted cheese with these chips over here. The bun's looking a little better, and at least we get some sauce with the hot dog, you know. What are we thinking? We got London versus wherever this is. I think, I mean, what, £5 for £2? Man, £2 of this amount of chips. I feel like more chips would be maybe a bit more better. Left one for you. More value on the left, true, yeah. Whenever they say cheesy chips, I'm always like looking like, you know, you want melted cheese, you know. Right, we go with the left. A strong 69. Nice. Guys, they keep doing it. What even is this? Like, whoa, £7.20 for whatever the fuck this is. Jeez. Okay, and we got ham and cheese panini. For £3.50. Both of them are kind of looking like some sad food you would rather just not eat. Yeah. The left is a terrible no-go for me, at least. Like at least on the right you can, you know, maybe pick out the good bits. Yeah. Both of those were very sad. Hot dog and loaded fries with a beer. Holy shit, look at the price. Oh my god. Dude, anything with alcohol, the price just goes up by like 200%. Jesus. Unreal. Okay, this is USA, and then we got Australia over here. In Adelaide, guys. This is South Australia. Oh my god. We got a Kivapi roll. Which is looking pretty good, not gonna lie. And they got a West End beer here, but it's not included. So this would be 6. This would be like 7. This would be like $8. Fuck, back in 2022, dude, this would be like fucking $16 or some shit now in 2026. You can get a beer for $29.10. If so, I go left. This is dude, this price is outrageous. This is if we're talking Australian price rather than British pound, this would be like fucking $60 right here for that. That is insane. Jesus Christ. Ain't no way. Yeah. Australia wins. Yeah. Nice. Of course it wins. Guys, I'm going to be playing a demo today, or I guess technically a beta. But I guess before we do that, I'm going to be doing some Mortal Shell. Before we do that, though, it's Steam Summer Sale. Wait, let me sign in so then it knows that it knows the games I have and stuff. Oh, wait, QR code sign in. Dude, I love the QR code sign ins. It's so nice. That way you don't need to type in your password or anything. You bought 8 games, stop you. You cannot be stopped. Alright. Boop. Okay. Is there anything good on the main page? Assassin's Creed Shadows. Dunno. Sea of Thieves. I've got Ghost of Tsushima on my wish list. It's 40% off. I know that Fused has been playing Ghost of Sushi. Looking pretty good. Code Vein 2. Mixed reviews. I got God of War Ragnarok on my wish list as well. Only 33% off though. Only 8, but there is so many more games you can add to your library without playing them. Share the QR with us for science reasons. You wouldn't be able to log in even if you did see the QR code though. Because like the QR code works like differently, right? Because you gotta be signed in on your Steam app. On your phone. Final Fantasy VII remakes are on a nice discount as well. Not gonna lie, with Final Fantasy, I haven't really been I wouldn't say like not interested, but like it hasn't like crossed into my like investment radar yet, you know. You got the original Lords of the Fallen. Isn't there Lords of the Fallen 2 or something is coming out at some point soonish, right? I think like Lords of the Fallen is a good game, but I think there's like yeah, like there's the 2 DLC things for 70% off. That's not too bad, I would say. Oh yeah, number 2 is coming out at some point. This is good price, I would say. You got Watch Dogs 2 and the first Plague Tale in your cart. Don't want to spend too much this year. Have to save for some other stuff. Yeah, I actually played a lot of Watch Dogs 1. And I like really liked that. It was a cool concept, right? With the hacking and stuff. And then Watch Dogs 2 came out, and I kind of lost a bit of interest. I got Anno 1800. Actually, which of the Annos is it, right? Like, I like Anno. I like Anno. I played, like, look how many fucking Annos, like, there are. Like, original price, $330. Absolutely unreal. Like, look at all the DLCs and stuff here. That is a lot of DLCs, holy shit. But wait, hold on. Anno franchise. There's a very specific one that I played a lot of. Which one was it? Is it 1404 or 1701? I put 1701 on my wish list, so maybe it was 1701 that I played a lot of. Is it this one? It's kind of looking like this one. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Oh, this is just telling us all about the different versions. Maybe it's the 1404 version. Hold on, let me check out the 1404. It's only €3. So it's fine to just try. Yeah, well, definitely if it's that cheap, yeah. I mean, there's a kind of an... Okay, I think it's 1404 that I played a lot of, because this desert one here is looking more like what I played with. But I really liked it how you had like the little optimization stuff when you would put down like a production building and then you would attach the little things like the little, you know, wheelhouses and farm things and stuff like that, and the little garden things. I really liked that type of thing. You'd make your like little town and stuff like that, and then you could set up like trade routes and things like that. A really cool game. But I think the issue with this on Steam and stuff like that people have been having, I don't know if they're going to mention it here, is it needs a Ubisoft login. So it's still got that god-awful fucking DRM stuff. If you're interested in Anno 1404, rather check out the DRM-free Anno. Got it from GOG. Oh, okay. I should have a look at what GOG has on to offer with these older games, then see if they've got the DRM free. Get away from fucking Ubi shit, you know. Like, decide for me. Do I get JW? Isn't that Jurassic something? Wait, why am I thinking Jurassic something? Ah, Jurassic World. Okay, yeah, I was correct. And if yes, do I get its DLC? All right, let's think purely on. I mean, I know how much you like dinosaurs and Jurassic Park and all that. Let's think. So I guess you would get. Wait, are we thinking the premium edition or the Rebirth bundle? Holy fuck, this is kind of expensive, my dude. It would be this one, right? That comes with everything. Probably the premium bundle info. Let's have a little gander. Yeah, they're all 33% off. But the Rebirth expansion came out. Oh right, June 16 came out last week, basically. Distortus Rex. Aquilops, a Mutodon, Titanosaurus. Damn. Top secret campaign. You could probably skip on this latest DLC unless you're really interested in like these specific monsters and stuff, like blockbuster species. I guess these are taking, like, here you go, like Jurassic World Rebirth movie skins. So they got like the skins specifically from the Jurassic World movie. It's kind of cool. So I guess if you watch that movie and you wanted to like have those things in there, then probably pick it up. But That is I guess now would be the time, right? Because it is all on special. Man, the last like park type game I played, which was a very, very long time ago, was is it on Steam? Oh, here we fucking go, boys. Roller Coaster Tycoon. The fucking OG. Look at this shit, man. Oh. Oh, damn. Look at this. You guys are probably thinking like, what the fuck? Look at this, man. This shit was the bomb back in the day. Back in my day. Fucking glorious. Amazing. Play the shit out of it. First person view, your own rights. Have a CD somewhere. Holy. Atari. Good old we love Atari. I mean, you just said you... Wait, no. Did you say you picked up some things? Or are they in your cart? Hardy's got a couple games in the cart. Oh, you just bought 8 games. Okay, I think you can skip on Jurassic World right now because you've just bought 8 games, alright? Don't be so fucking greedy, alright? You fucking cunt. Stop being so greedy. Hello, Erla. Welcome in. God, man's bloody games too buttery. Ah, unbelievable. I was only £35 for the 8 games. Still 2 weeks to ponder. Yeah, ponder the orb a bit more. Hum and ha over it, alright? Wait, hold on. Yeah, this is out of my wish list. Wait, let's see. See all games on your wish list. Right, this is my wish list, guys. Okay. Let's see. Sort by price. Okay, it's got. Okay, here we go. Which one was Wayfinder? Which end was a card game? Oh yeah, Kiwi is the 2-player co-op thingy. Tower Defense. Outpath is like very chill, kind of like AFK farm type thingy. Drill and Delve. Can't remember. Oh yeah, that thing. The Steam game, the like chat interaction game thingy. Wild Woods. Roguelike. Pile Up. Oh yeah, Pile Up is like a relaxing, like building thingy. Yeah, there's Anno. I mean, Rise of Nations, guys. Holy. Dude, this I played a lot of too. Basically, like think of like Age of Empires, but this one you advanced in the ages, and like you would start as, you know, very basic, you know, like peasant type stuff, you know, like ancient Egypt type thing, and then you would advance in ages and stuff, and get like warships and spacecraft, and I think eventually you would even get like basically like Gundams, essentially, if you got right to the end. Holy. Ponder this. Gonna go shower real quick. Have fun, lads. Good luck at the shower, Hearty. Enjoy. 181. on my wish list. Yeah, it's because I add things on my wish list and then I don't remove them from my wish list, kind of thing. You know, like Pacific Drive, for example, I added to my wish list back before it released. And then it got released and I was like, okay, I'm a little too busy right now. I'm not gonna like buy it just yet, you know? Even Lords of the Fallen I added like way before. Oh, this is what the game was called, Peglin. Yesterday I was talking about this game, but I couldn't remember the fucking name. This is a cool game. It's kind of like Peggle, but it's like a roguelike type version. Very cool. Try to keep it at a total reasonable number of 40. That is much more reasonable than my 181. Yes, that is for sure. Oh, this looked kind of cool. Cleared hot. You're like on a helicopter and you do like different missions or something like that. I don't know, like to me it looked kind of cool. You just kind of fly around and blow shit up, I guess. Complete missions and try to survive or whatever. Yeah, spiritual successor to an old game. Yeah, yeah. And it looks very interesting, you know. The physics sort of stuff reminds me of Just Cause almost. Very, very silly physics game Just Cause is. I think SNES? Yeah, probably, maybe. I don't know. Remember the Comanche games? Comanche. Series of simulation games published by Nova Logic, later THQ Nordic. Oh. Apparently there's a... Yeah. It's in first person, right? I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably like kind of similar-esque, almost. But here it's kind of very stylized in Cleared Hot. Yeah. Very, very cool. What else did I have? Oh my god, guys. This game. I remember this game. My brothers and I would play the shit out of this all the damn time. Ignition. Probably got the disc of this somewhere still. Very, very cool old game. Amazing. You could drive a bus. It was a monster truck. There's a little medic jeep thing. Very cool. What else do I have? Do I have anything good? Anything good on here? Well, I mean, there's a lot of good games here. Do I have anything that I'm interested in? It's kind of weird. Like right now, I don't know what I am interested in for like gaming wise. You know, like I want to try out the the Liza P DLC is not on special. Sag. I heard good things with the sequel to Horizon Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West. The first Berserker I know that Bando played. It's 40% off, that's pretty good. Outer Worlds 2, I heard some good things as well. Outer Worlds 2 is, you know, quite a long sort of single player story game. Same with Ghost of Tsushima. Oh yeah, like, did you guys see that the Steam Machine prices were announced? Like displayed? So I think for this version it's like 1,000 US for the very base version or something like that. And people have been like going ham about it being very expensive. But they should have expected that because Valve initially stated that they're not gonna have it as a loss leader or anything. Even though I think there's reason that they could have it as a loss leader, you know, type of thing. They could easily do that. But I also know why they want to not have it as a loss leader. Because what they want to do, like Valve is very known for being a trendsetter. Yeah, at the moment all of the AI shit is still pumping up prices. Like we've seen Apple has just announced that all of their stuff is like getting price increases, which like I think is the first time it's ever happened that Apple has gone and actively like increased the prices of their products after, you know, they've been initially, you know, released. And then also I think Xbox is gonna increase the prices of their consoles. I think sometime in August. You know, I think the lead person of Xbox said that, like, you know, like gaming or whatever is becoming much more like expensive and like not affordable. And then, you know, then after that they announced that the Xbox is getting increased. Really wonder when there will be any Steam Frame news and how much it's going to cost. Probably very expensive because, like, I would be so. Wait, how can I check? Here, Steam Frame. I would be interested in the Steam Frame, even though I already have an Index and also a HTC Vive as well. So I already have two VR capable like headsets already, but I would actually be interested in the Steam Frame because you can do both things. It's inside out tracking, which I would like to try to see if like what the difference is with an inside out tracking versus an outside in tracking. Outside in tracking is something where you have light boxes up in like the corners of your room, and they like they look towards where your headset and your controllers are, and then that's how they like send the data and tracking location information. Whereas what the Steam Frame and some of the other ones are inside out. So the headset itself has a bunch of sensors, and that tracks your like your controllers and stuff like that. And then it sends the data to your PC, and that's how it tracks that way. Good sides and downsides with inside out tracking is, so good side, it's generally more cheaper and also much easier to set up. You don't need to go physically set up a thing up in the corner of your rooms and stuff like that. So much cheaper and much easier to set up. But the downside is there's going to be less accurate tracking, particularly if you occlude your like controller from the headset. For example, the sensors are all on the front of the headset, basically. So here, like they mentioned, camera tracking, no setup required for high resolution monochrome cameras, provide controller and headset tracking. Infrared LEDs on the outside make tracking great, even in dark environments. But that's only on the front of your head, right? So then if you put your controller behind you, like behind your back, your headset can't see that. So then it doesn't know where the controller is. So it kind of like, it limits that sort of tracking capability. Whereas with outside in, for example, with the Steam Index, you can have your controller behind your head, and like your light box is going to pick up that or whatever and be able to send that tracking data in. So there's both upsides and downsides to both tracking features. If you want the best high quality tracking, outside in is going to be where it's at. But that there, you kind of really need, a more permanent like VR like setup room or something as such. Which is probably like better if you have that capability, if you have the room and you can just set it up and keep it up, then that's the way to go. But the cool thing with this Steam Frame, as how they're sort of selling it, is you can hook it up to your PC and have your PC running the game, and it just your Steam Frame just acts like the monitor and stuff. Or you can run it on its own hardware, it's mobile hardware as well, which I think is the selling point with that. You can do both sort of things depending on what you want. Like it's also got wireless as well, which is really nice. So not having to worry about a wire like with the Steam Index, for example, is very good. What else did they mention? So the controllers, actually, I know why they did this battery thing here, because it makes it much more cheaper. Instead of having like a lithium battery where it's rechargeable within the battery, having just a swaps out with a AA battery is much cheaper for them to produce. And I mean, if it is 40 hours of gameplay time on a AA battery, that's a long time, right? But I guess we'll have to see if that is how much it is. But yeah, it's all gonna come down to price with this. So what's their specs that they're saying? So the headset itself is obviously lithium ion, but yeah. Okay, 72 to 144 refresh rate. Higher refresh rate if you're running wireless is gonna obviously eat up more of the battery time as well. IPD of 60 to 70. So the IPD is, I believe, the middle of your iris to your other iris. The distance is that. So I'd say that that's decent range and everyone should fall within that range. I think I'm like, I can't remember what I was at with my Steam index. I would need to look in a mirror with a ruler again to sort of get the best judge. You ever ran that build a rail system for the cable, like on a CNC machine to a ceiling? Yeah, that I've seen a couple of those too. People who have a permanent setup, that's like the best thing that they do when they do that. Yeah, see, so inside out camera based tracking. So we got 4 outward facing, and then you got eye tracking as well for that. So eye tracking has become very, very popular in the last, probably the last half of 2025 and this year. Eye tracking, particularly VR chat and things like that, has become extremely popular. It never used to be very popular, but I guess with the latest headsets that were coming out, they had eye tracking capability, and then that's when I guess all of the VR chat sort of players and stuff were like, yes, eye tracking is really cool, more immersion and stuff like that. Yeah, they'll still have the pass-through thing, which is really cool. Normally, so I think also outside in, you kind of need to have a relatively decently well lit room. Just having your overhead, lights for your room is enough. So I guess we just have to see when people test to see how good it actually is within dark environments. But usually when you're playing a thing, you just turn the light on anyway, because you're not actually going to notice the light anyway. If you have the head strap and stuff like that of the mask properly set up, then you're not going to see, ideally you're not going to see any light leaking. But yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have actually tried wearing VR headsets. But it is very immersive if once you've fully have it set up and stuff like that. I have played, at least on stream, I've played twice through Half-Life Alyx, and I still think that is the best VR game that I've played, and I haven't really looked too much else into other VR games out there. But that's to me the gold standard of VR gaming that I found, and it was very, very immersive and very fun to play as well. It comes with its wireless adapter, which is cool. Dedicated link for the controllers. So yeah, you got speakers, and then they are integrated into the head strap, which is kind of interesting. So you got speakers that are integrated into the main head strap. So they're not gonna come down over your ears. They're gonna be right next to the mask and pointing towards into your ears, which is kind of be interesting. But what I do is they have They've got a auxiliary port for like some in-ears that you can have, so that's really cool too. It's very light as well. That's another thing. I think like the Valve Index is relatively heavy. So with this being so light, that's going to be much more comfortable for longer like gameplay, like longer wear, which would be really cool. The one thing I'm not too sure on these controllers is like I really like the Valve Index controllers. Like the fact that you can like have them on your hand and you don't need to always be holding onto the controller is very intuitive and very comfortable. So I'll have to see how these controllers play up. But yeah, that's what I'm interested in with the like I would like the Steam controller looks kind of cool, but I don't think I necessarily need it unless maybe I picked up maybe if I pick up the Steam Frame and I want to not use the Steam Frame controllers, I want to like use this controller while I like play games or whatever in the Steam Frame, maybe. But I think like Steam controller plus Steam Machine, because they're thinking, you know, like Steam Machine, you put it in your lounge and you have that as like your lounge gaming setup. Steam Deck I was very interested in getting, but then they rose the prices by like $500 or whatever during my Germany vacation, and I'm like, oh well, now I'm like less inclined to get it because the prices rose by like, you know, 50% or whatever. What if you use all three controllers all at the same time? Now that is some big brain. Damn. AI. Yeah, we love AI raising our prices of our hardware because Sam Altman or whatever his name is, the head of OpenAI, is like, hey, we're gonna buy all the wafers for two years, even though we can't pay you, and our stuff is at the moment not profitable, but we'll be able to pay you once we start making money. Smile. It's so stupid. There should be like legislation, you know, worldwide legislation that you can't do shit like that because it breaks the economy. Because that's literally what it does, you know. A person has gone out and literally like hoarded all of you know the freaking wafers to produce chips. Anyway. Oh yeah, and I wish listed a bunch of games that are up and coming that looked kind of cool. Lords of the Fallen 2 looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Metro. Forgot that there was a new Metro coming out. True. February 2027. Ooh. And it feels really bad for people who didn't upgrade their PCs in a while and were thinking like, oh yeah, like next year I'm gonna upgrade my PC. Oh wait, now it's like, you know, an extra $1,000, extra $2,000 because, you know, RAM is more expensive, the GPUs are more expensive, storage is even more expensive now. You know, it's not great, you know. But yeah. So Mortal Shell 2 open beta we'll play in a minute. It says download, but I already have it installed. I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me check my app. Oh yeah, it is installed. Very good. What else is there on the summer sale stuff? 20% for Requiem. I'm not really interested in the Resident Evils. I think it's like fine for like me watching people play Resident Evil, but I'm not really too interested in playing it. I think I'd be interested in playing Expedition 33, but I've also watched a lot of people play it, so it's like not crazily on the list. I could probably like play Red Dead 2, play through that, but once again that's a very, very long, that's like 100 plus hours right there, and I've already got one long story game lined up, so I don't want to like get a lot of things on like the backlog. And Carrion's 90% off. This is probably a pickup, and an easy pickup. If you haven't seen this game, add it to my wish list. You're basically like a creature that goes through like kind of like side scrolling. Does this actually have gameplay? No. Where's the gameplay? Is this the gameplay one? Ah yes, this is the gameplay one. So yeah, it's kind of like horror-esque. You're a creature that goes through this facility. I think you got to try to escape or something, and you gotta like you consume all of like the humans and stuff to get stronger and stronger, and you get more powers and abilities when you do that. Nom 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 nom. Very cool. I mean, for $3, that's an easy pickup, dude. Rain World. I already have Rain World. Another good pickup. I should really replay Rain World because I haven't played it in eons. But I feel like if I replay it, I don't know, maybe it just wouldn't have the same pull as when I first played it. Like I played it for 30 hours. I finished the game. I remember bits and pieces. But yeah, like when I first played it, like I was like, oh, let me try this game. And then it like hooked me into it. Like somehow. Basically, you're a little slug cat. And the ecosystem is very, very like in-depth kind of thing. Like you might think it's not really like in-depth, but there's a lot of depth to the ecosystem in the game. Like all of the different creatures and stuff, they all fight and things like that. And you got to make your way through this sort of like huge facility. And like as you go through the world through the facility to like, I think you got to figure out I think you're actually trying to find your siblings or your parents or something like that, because you got lost because there was a storm. So in the world there's like storms that come every so often, and you gotta like go into little hideouts to be safe from the storm. Otherwise, like, you would die if you're out when the storm hits. And I think at the start of the game you get taken away by the storm because you and your like siblings or whatever didn't get safe in time, and so you get lost, and you gotta find your way back home. That's a cool game. Check that game out, definitely. Hopefully the list view's better. Oh yeah, A Plague Tale. Dude, I see why Sheepy picked it up. 90% off? Damn. Oh yeah, Ghost Wire Tokyo, 90% off. Dead Space as well is 90% off. Dead Space is a very cool, like, horror. I think when I first played Dead Space, I played it, like, I booted it up and I'm like going through, and then the first enemy, like, I saw, like, this was when I was very young kind of thing. Because I think Dead Space 1 got like a remaster or something. Please enter a valid date. There we go. I think this is the remaster one, right? Ugh, EA Play, go away. It's not the OG. I think this is like a remaster or something. Yeah, like these little creatures. I saw like one of these things, the first enemy you encounter, and I'm like, nope, Alt F4. back like when, like, in the first game kind of thing. Oh yeah, Watch Dogs 2. Jeez, 95% off. Insane. Metro, holy shit, $1.50. Guys, if you haven't played Metro, play this game. Damn. Barony is kind of cool. I think it's more so like better with like more people, but you can kind of play it solo. It's a very hard game though. But yeah, like, it doesn't look like much, but I found it really cool. Hotline Miami, another good one. Don't know what this one is. The Invincible. Supposedly it's popular. Very positive. Oh yeah, I should look at dude, some people are like crazy nuts with Binding of Isaac. Like, they'll like know all of the items and know all the runs and everything and all that. Maybe I should pick up the Binding of Isaac and replay it more. Invincible is based on a novel made by ex-Witcher peoples. Sonic karting game also has a good discount at the moment. I'm not really interested too much in like the kart type games. Witcher 90%. If you haven't played The Witcher and you're like interested in a very story-driven, great RPG game that has plenty of content, dude, pick up The Witcher. Definitely. More of a walking sim. So much content in Witcher. Yeah, and it's all voice acted. Like, all the side story things, side quests, it's all voice acted. Like, some of those side quests are like main story, like, depth to it. Crazy. This is kind of cool that it just like scrolls through different games every 10 seconds. Have I seen the altars? No, I don't have an altar to I don't have an altar to praying with anything. What do we have here? An emotional sci-fi game with a unique blend of survival, adventure, and base building elements. I wonder if Cheesy has played this. Oh no, maybe not. I don't think he has. Okay, so this is like the base building thing. You're in like a ring. Survival, sci-fi, base building. Is it like a walking sim-esque? It kind of looks walking sim-esque. With like the and then also you got gathering and stuff like that. Colonies or clones yourself. Huh. Branching storylines. Yeah, I think I haven't seen the game, but I saw it on Steam a little while back. And I was like, What are people saying about it? The thing is, Altars is absolutely amazing, but not recommending. Atmosphere and intrigue from the start. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. I ain't gonna read all that. Jeez. Very immersive. Replay entire sections. Christ, how much can you read about a... Can you write about a game and then end up not recommending it? Wow. Manage the happiness of the crew, aka your clones. You're not real. You're not the real me. You're a clone. Now, go do this job I don't want to do because that's why you're a clone, because I cloned you. Oh, Frostpunk. Oh yeah, Breach of Trust is a new expansion thingy coming out. Which is Frostpunk 2. I played Frostpunk 1, really enjoyed it. Wait, what? Which one was it? Aren't they doing the... I think I wish this is right. Frostpunk 1886, which is like a remake / remaster thing. A reimagining. So basically a remake of Frostpunk 1. I did put it on my wish list. But like... I don't know if... Kind of weird. I don't know if... Frostpunk 1 really needs, you know, a remake. Like, yes, they're going to take kind of what they learnt from Frostpunk 1 and Frostpunk 2 and bring it back to the original to make it better with all new things and all that sort of stuff. But it kind of feels a little weird. Like, why come back and not just go into, like, Frostpunk 3 with all new things? Takes 50 years before you were born. Wait, which one? Frostpunk 1 or whatever? Or are you still talking about the Altars? Oh, you mean like the 1886 thing? Because yeah, I think that's, you know, like they're bringing in, you know, new content, etc. With this, a reference to the Steam Age in 1886. Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, how I like just scrolled all the way up to select a random age. It's so weird when like things ask you, oh, hey, we need to verify your age, and you just like pick, like you just click the year, date, and scroll all the way up. And it's like, yes, I'm like 200 years old. When you do that. It's kind of funny. What is this? Fiverr. It's an RPG. Co-op. Man, I like the Borderlands franchise, but I think like it's getting a bit not repetitive, but a bit like not great with the latest Borderlands that are coming out. Like Borderlands 2 and 3 for me were peak. Probably more Borderlands 2 than 3, but I liked the optimization and like kind of like quality of life stuff they did in 3. But Borderlands 2 story, I absolutely like loved the story in Borderlands 2. I guess like cause it's Handsome Jack, right? Like look, I have 250 hours in Borderlands 2. Like I have all the DLCs and all that sort of stuff that I still kind of remember I still remember like the trailer for like the Borderlands 1. Very cool game series. And then yeah, Borderlands 3, I liked all of the like the two villains or whatever, they were kind of like garbage or whatever. But I liked all of the gameplay and optimization stuff they did over number 2. And then which one is it? Hold on. That's Ultimate. Is it this one? Does this have everything in it? What does this have? Oh yes, this has everything in it. Jesus, it's got a lot of stuff in it. That's Borderlands 3. That's the pre-sequel. I did play the pre-sequel. I didn't finish it. I didn't really like the pre-sequel much. It was made by a different team. Like I would love to redo like the original Borderlands, but have like everything from like 3 and 4, I guess. Like all the quality of life and like new enhancements and stuff, and bring them back into number 1. Basically like a reimagine, I guess. I could see myself enjoying a Borderlands 1 reimagination. They don't have it here. There's a different. It's not like Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. It's a different thing, which I really like. Not the pre-sequel. Which one is it? Not VR. It's a game I already have. It's the magic one. What's it called? Was it Tiny Tina's Wonderland or something like that? I think. Here we go. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Yeah. This one. Yeah, this one was really cool. I have 7 hours here, but maybe it's the other one. I think I'm pretty sure I've played this actually like a lot longer. Tiny Tina, there's a different one, right? There's like a... Or was it Borderlands 2 and there's a DLC thing for it? Or... Wait, was it a Borderlands 2 DLC? No. Maybe it was Tiny Tina's... Oh, was it Assault on Dragon Keep? Was it this one? Ah, yeah, this one. Yeah. Yeah, this one as well I also played a lot of. It says 0.2 hours, but I played it on, I think it was GOG or something like that. Or a different Steam account. So, Crimson Moon. Crimson Moon, I have not heard of it, I don't think. Is a AA co-op loot fantasy game of sorts. Is this the one? Or is it this one? There's two of them. Ah, I guess it's this one. September 26. A gothic action adventure RPG of violent angels and dead gods. You could do a lot with angels and god like type thing. Okay, co-op I guess. Yeah, 2-player co-op. Interesting. Kinda cool. So play alone or with your friend. Guess you'll have to see what the kind of like the gameplay loop is, because the games like this are very like, you know, you play it again and again type thing, right? Every run is a ritual of transformation and resistance, with each triumph earning you new missions, modifiers, and skill achievements. Yeah. Did you follow said it's Borderlands, like in the loot department? Ah, okay. Add to wish list. Add it to the wish list for the next couple years, and we'll look back and on the next Steam summer sale. There's too many things on the wish list. Very actiony though. Cool. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if I'll get anything from. Didn't this game come out? Oh no, this game's old. Wait, was there? Oh, there was a new patch for this game that came out. This is like a, what do you call it? Kind of like a, I don't know if it's an extraction shooter or whatever. I don't know what the new patch does. I think it's kind of like Arma-esque. Play solo or squad, PvE or PvEVP, no barriers. I do like it when, if there's like games that have, you know, the PvE, so player versus, you know, environment versus players, they also have just player versus environment. Like I think like Escape from Tarkov, that Gingy and Bandit play a lot of. That only used to be like PvEVP, but then they added PvE as well on it. For people who don't want to play your game but don't want to like be ruined, like have their experience ruined from having to play with other players, which I I like it because not a lot of there are people out there who don't want to play with other players. You know, someone modded PvE into Tarkov 2. Modded it into it. Oh, is it a modded thing and not a standard thing? I thought it was a standard thing or whatever. What happened before the stemming? Ah, okay. I wonder if they brought that person into the team. Solo Tarkov or something, yeah. Because it's cool when developers do that. When they see talent and passion and someone's working on something and they're like, hey, we love what you're doing, let's bring you in and we'll support you. Interesting. Yeah, because I know that they got like a PvE mode, but yeah, it's cool that they have yeah, the PvP is a very different experience. Yeah. All right then. We won't get more hungry from another scramble. I'll spare you guys that. What I might do though is I will take a little break myself, and then while I'm on my break as well, I will launch Mortal Shell 2 beta / demo, and get that all working, etc. And we'll swap over to that. So let me go over to close, that, and go over to here. I will continue to give you guys this very chill BGM type music while I'm away. So I will be back shortly. Enjoy the break, enjoy the music. Get up, stretch, hydrate, stretch again, etc. Go pee, poo, etc. And I'll see you soon.